Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be covering a company that is in the electric vehicle industry, but it has a little bit of a different niche, and that's going to be GreenPower Motor. Now, what GreenPower Motor Company does is mass transport. The majority of their electric vehicles come in the form of large buses, and I'll get to those specific models in just a minute. But first, I just want to go over their recently reported second quarter financial results because that is what made this company explode, and I've been seeing it all over the internet recently. You can see that the highlight of these financials is the increase in production that they're planning to launch soon. To go along with that, $2.8 million in profit, as well as many other orders for the majority of their vehicles. This is a fairly young company, so things such as $2.8 million in gross profit doesn't seem like a lot. But with things such as subsidies, this company is going to grow really quickly because the government is starting to mandate the move towards electric vehicles. The state that they're based in is California, and you can see here that the state of California was one of the first to require transit as well as airports to begin moving towards zero emission buses. Many of the orders for their school buses are even required by law by the air quality management districts. So, although people like their product, a lot of the purchases that they're getting are required by this move towards clean energy, which has its upsides and its downsides. Once again, here's another page showing you one of these big acts that's moving towards the electric vehicle space, and that's the CARES Act with around $22 billion in spending. And all of this money is provided by the government or other organizations in an effort to help encourage people move towards cleaner energy production and usage. The first of their vehicles is going to be the EV Star. Now, obviously, this vehicle could be used for many different things, but the main things that it's going to be used for is transporting people across college campuses, cargo delivery, and things such as airports. I'm sure many of you have probably driven in a bus that looks a lot like this one as an airport shuttle on the way from the car parking lot. Here's some of the features. You can see that it holds up to 19 passengers, which is a lot more than a lot of the other shuttle buses that I've ridden in. And here's some of their current customers. You can see UCLA is already on the bandwagon, along with Sacramento Regional Transport and a bunch of other smaller companies and organizations. The second of their three main products is going to be the Beast. Now, I don't know why you would ever name a school bus the Beast, but they've chosen to do it, and it seems to have turned out pretty well for them so far. You can see that BEAST is actually an acronym for Battery Electric Automotive School Transportation, and this is basically just a big fancy way of saying it's an electric school bus. You can see here that the school bus market is actually fairly large, with almost 500,000 school buses, 26 million students, and 6 billion miles driven. This is a large industry that, once again, I could see many school districts mandating the usage of electric vehicle school buses very soon. The school bus also has great features. You can see here that it can go 150 miles on one charge. So that works out perfectly to where you just need to charge it at night and you can get through an entire day of driving the children around without ever needing to stop for a recharge. It also seats up to 90 passengers, which is more than your average school bus, and has all of the standard safety features of any other bus. The third of their main vehicles is going to be your classic commercial bus. So as you can imagine, this would mainly be used for things such as transporting sports teams or just a commercial bus that goes around big cities. There's actually 3 different models to this bus, and they even have a double decker. So this would allow you to use this bus for something such as tourism. So I like that they're expanding their horizons into more than just commercial busing. Another thing that I love about this company is that they're always going to these virtual conferences in order to show off their product. They're very active in terms of advertising for themselves, and I think this will go a long way in getting their name out there. Getting their name out there has certainly been done at the investor level at this point, and I think it will continue to be done at the consumer level, and this company will grow to be one of the household names when it comes to the commercial electric vehicle industry. Analysts seem to agree with me, with the median estimate being around a 50% increase for the next 12 months. I think this could be a great stock to invest in, and it really has a high ceiling in terms of its price. Although it is in its young stages at this point, so I would be careful as this is a bit of a riskier investment. If you did go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like down below to show your appreciation, and subscribe if you don't want to miss any more videos like this one. Also, leave a comment down below with any other companies that you may want us to look into. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one.